What's up, YouTube? It's your boy T Hoop, and I'm back again with another video. Have y'all missed me? It's been a while since I recorded a video. Decided to take a little break. It's always good to take a step back, take a break from things, and I just been chilling. Been waiting on this bad boy. As you can see, the Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G. Now, I did not pick up the first generation or the second or the Galaxy Z Flip. I didn't pick up the Galaxy Z Flip 5G. I wanted to wait. I wanted to give them a little bit of time to polish the device before I went ahead and took that leap into getting it. Now, this video, I'm not going to make it real long. This is going to be my first impressions video. I've had it for like a week. I've been using it for like a week, and I've seen all I need to see. There are a couple things that I don't like about it, but for the most part, it is a solid device. Now, I did go ahead and put it back in the box so you could see what we get in the box, which is, you see how skinny this box is? You already know what's not in the box. You get your booklets and everything, all that nonsense. If they want to save something, why do you keep Samsung? Look, instead of not giving us a charger in the box, which I think is asinine when you're charging this much for phones, and you got budget phones that are putting chargers in the box along with the cable, screen protectors, and cases. What do we get here? We got this. Hell, these probably going to disappear soon. And that's it. That's it. And this. If you want to save money or save the planet, how about starting with the damn trees? How about that? We don't need this. You can put that in a little program on the phone. You can put that in a little program on the phone and label it booklets or whatever, quick start guide, and give us the option to delete it if we want to delete it. That's my rant. Put the chargers in the damn box, yo. Like, you're going to charge us $1,000 for a device, and you got other phones charging us $300-$400, and they giving us chargers, cables, screen protectors, cases. You charging us almost $1,000, over $1,000 in some cases, and not giving us a charger. That's bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say about that right there. Now, I forgot to show you the SIM ejection tool. Like you don't already know, that's coming. Hell, that might just start disappearing too. You never know with Samsung. I don't know what they thinking. Thank you, Apple, for starting this bullshit. Anyway, the device. Let me go and unwrap it. Like I said, I've been using it. I just wanted to put it back in the box for you. Look at this. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and tell you right off the rip. Like I said, this is not going to be a specced out video. This video is going to come from an everyday user. A lot of people want to pay attention to specs. I call them paper specs. We're not paying attention to paper specs. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about my usage for the last week and what I think about it. Now, the build on this thing is a tank. It does get a little bit fingerprints. I got the green version. Don't ask me why. Well, my favorite color is not. My least favorite color is green. But I like this because it has like that green hue to it. So it's not a problem. It feels like a tank. I would be comfortable if I kind of dropped this a little bit, but I still rock a case. But it's not to take away from the build quality of this device. You see, you got your Samsung branding there on the hinge, and this hinge is sturdy. I can't compare it to the other hinges because I did not have those, but from what I'm seeing, the hinge is closed off a little bit more to help dust from not getting in there. It's not gonna people saying that over time, they worry that over time it's going to get all flimsy. It's people with the first generation hinges that's still not flimsy. So, you know, if they latched on to how they built the hinge the first time and just made it better, I have no complaints about the hinge. This is a beautiful device. Now, I will tell you this. If you have the Note 20 Ultra 5 Goliath, as I like to call it, if you have that and you trying to upgrade from that or get rid of that to get this, don't do it. Don't do it. Because it'll be a downgrade in one specific area. If you care about cameras. If you don't care about cameras, then the only other thing I would say is if you want to get it, go ahead. If you're getting it just for the nostalgia of it, like, oh my God, flip phone. It is comparable to this only if you're not looking at the specs. Now, that probably don't make any sense to some of y'all, but what I'm saying is, after using this for a week, I kind of felt like there was not a lot of differences in using this and using my Note. They're very, 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 very similar. Where they're not similar is the cameras. And even with that, a regular user, you still gonna think these cameras are the bomb because they are. They're just not as crisp. You don't get the extra zoom that you get on the Note. You don't get the zoom that you get on the S21 Ultra. That's a whole nother different beast. If you got the S21 Ultra and you want to trade in for this, don't do it. Unless you plan on keeping the 21 Ultra or the Note, then yeah, I would recommend getting this because it's a conversation starter and it's a nostalgia. It's if you in my era and was brought up with the Motorola Edge, the Motorola Razr flip phones and stuff like that, I miss that. I miss being able to like flip and open. Got to get used to it a little bit, and plus I'm doing it with my left hand, but I love doing that. I love doing that. So I love that about this phone. The speakers are loud. Let me go ahead and pull up a video so you can see, get an idea what the speakers sound like. I'll pull up one of my videos. Let's see.
Yo, check this out.
Speakers are real loud. Got dual stereo speakers. The picture on it is amazing. This picture,
stay tuned.
I thought
Yo.
that the screen, because of the plastic and the technology, I thought that I wouldn't be able to get used to it coming from like a pure glass, like the regular traditional glass screens. Nah, this screen is amazing. And a lot of people saying, oh, that fold would get on my nerves. Look, I'm looking at this straight off. Unless the light is shining. Now, for my light, my video light right there, as you can see, is shining on it. Then you can see the crease. But 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be looking, when you're looking at this phone or something on it, you don't pay attention to the screen. Meaning the crease. It's not problematic at all. If you're worried about that, you will notice it maybe the first day you're using this because it's something different. After that, there's no problem with it whatsoever. Absolutely no issues with it. Like I said, this phone is fast, it's fluid. To me, what can I compare this to? This to me is as if the S21 and the A52 had a baby, maybe. It's just in its own class. I mean, I really can't. It's hard to compare it against the flagships because they watered down the cameras. But not to take away from these cameras, as you will see at the end of my video, they still take amazing pictures. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to compare it to something else. It's just in a class of its own. Like I said, if you're just looking to upgrade and you coming from a Note or the S series, don't get rid of those phones. If you care about camera quality, if you're that much of a stickler about camera quality and stuff like that, because you can tell a difference. Just not that big of a difference. And I say don't do that because it would be like a downgrade. Now, if this phone was, I think this phone shouldn't have came in at $1,000. I think this phone should have been $799 at the most. For the simple fact that you could buy a Note right now. You can buy a Note right now for $700-800. And those cameras knock this out of the water. So if you're buying it for the cameras, I would not do it. If you're buying it just for the nostalgia and be like, ha, bam, do it. Because, I mean, I've gotten so many people coming up to me, hey, what is that? That is freaking awesome. Especially with my Z Fold 3. But we'll talk about that later. I got a video coming up on that soon. Like I said, this phone is a game changer. I think it is. I think the new fold devices that's coming after this, they can only get better. And I like that they bring them back to fold devices, especially for us old heads that came from the folds, from the flip phones. We like that. We like that. Like I said, the screen is beautiful. And look, I will put the specs somewhere. I probably already did earlier, but I just don't like talking about specs because a lot of people don't know what megahertz was or is, or what the PPIs is on the screen and stuff like that. All they know is the phone look good, the phone is fast, the phone is fluid, and that's all they care about. Just like everyday usage. Oh, before I forget, one thing I think they need to do better with this is the battery life. The battery life sucks on this device. And maybe because I'm using it like a beast, but I don't understand why I think I want to say the battery is like 4,000 milliamps or something like that, or 4,200. Why sham on the battery, yo? And it takes so long. It takes like 2 hours to charge this bad boy fully up. That will be my only gripe. But I really don't care because I mean, I keep portable chargers with me. So if I need to, I just juice it up, let it sit there and juice up a little bit. No biggie. That would not keep me from buying this device. And it shouldn't keep you from buying it. The battery is it ain't the worst, and it definitely ain't the best. It's just But I mean, like, other than that, there's nothing I could say bad about this phone. I would have liked to see S Pen functionality. There is no S Pen functionality on this device, but that's no biggie. I still got my Note, no big problem. Maybe the next iteration of this, they should implement S Pen capabilities, but like I said, no biggie at all. Yo, I recommend this phone. This phone, I like it. I mean, I like the way it can just sit there. You know, you want to watch a movie or whatever. You got all of your multitasking functions, which I don't be using all that. I don't be using all that multitasking and stuff like that. That's what I got my tablet and stuff for. But if you use that, all of that is here. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful and amazing device. If you're looking for a new phone, you know, if you got the first iteration of this, definitely pick it up. I especially if you got the one, the first one, or the 5G version. The second iteration that came out. I think they called it 5G, Flip 5G or something. Yeah, pick it up. If you're coming from those, it's a no-brainer all day long. But stay tuned to the end of this video. I got some photos, so you can see how good the camera is, and you can see it for yourself. You may think that it's better than the Note, or it's better than, I mean, it's subjective. It's your eyeballs, not mine. I just think, you know, the Note series and the other flagships edged it out. I would have liked to have seen the same cameras, at least on the Note, if not the S21, at least on the Note on here. But maybe the next iteration they'll do that. But stay tuned to the end of the video, which is close, and check out these pictures. But yeah, I will recommend this. I will recommend this. This is an amazing device. You can't go wrong with it. Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G. Stay tuned.